talked earlier in this week, man, about how big this one was for you. That has to feel so huge for you.
Yeah, man, super big. Never lost 3 in a row, so didn't want to make it 4. That would have been possibly the end of my career. So, it was nice to get the W.
I was just going to ask. I mean, that's a horrible question to ask. If you'd lost 4 in a row, were you just going to quit?
I don't know, man. It's really hard to say. Sometimes you think that, but as a competitor, it'd be hard to hang it up. So.
I mean, the first win in that's 3.5 years or so, right? Since you got your hand raised.
Really? It's been that long?
January 2016, I think it said.
Damn.
So,
wow. Yeah, I needed that one, to say the least.
I mean, how good? Can you take me through how good it feels to get that kind of that monkey off your back and what that felt like out there when the ref was raising your hand?
It felt really good. It's hard to kind of hold the emotions in and not, cry like a baby sometimes with, tears of joy. But, man, it's been close some of these last couple fights and just dealing with injuries. So it was nice going in there feeling confident that I had a great camp and I felt good, healthy, no injuries going in. Man, super excited. Can't thank my team enough and all the people who helped me get here. It takes a tribe, a lot of people to make this happen.
The finish itself, it looked pretty cool on the replay. I mean, did you watch it? I mean, the way he kind of wobbled back like that. I mean, that was.
I kind of envisioned that, the other day actually, catching him with a knee and him wobbling. So it was kind of surreal. But yeah, I hit him with the knee. I felt it connect, and then when I brought my eyes up, I saw him wobbling. Yeah, it was great to see because I knew I could finish at that point.
Leading into that, I mean, did you feel like that was the kind of fight that it was going to be? I mean, it seemed like it was kind of like a vintage Patrick Cummins kind of fight, like just getting dirty and.
It was great for me, man. I thought he was going to be shooting more. I was happy that he was standing and banging with me and not trying to make it a wrestling match as much because, he took me down once and I was able to get up. I was, worried that he'd be able to take me down and kind of hold me down and grind me out. I was confident that I could get back up because we've been working on that a lot, but still, he's a damn good wrestler, big, strong guy with good control. So I didn't want to get stuck underneath, especially in the first round when he's got a lot of energy to hold me down.
Start to think yet about what you want next and how soon you want to get back in there, or are you at the stage in your career where when they call you with something,
I'll get back home and talk with my team, my family, and just kind of see. I'd like to get back in there again, maybe towards the end of summer. It's hard to say. See how I'm feeling. Again, I'd love to get back in there, obviously before year's end, because getting 2 in 1 year would be nice. It's been a while since I've been able to do that.
You did mention working on your wrestling. You brought in Mike Pierce for this camp. Just talk a little about the impact of that. He did get you down, but you were right back up.
Yeah, brought in Mike Pierce. I needed to bring a wrestling coach in probably sooner, or in the past I should have brought one in. I just couldn't find the right guy, and Mike was in a position to be able to help me, so it was a great addition to the team. I feel like I had the best corner that I've ever had for this fight with, my kickboxing coach, my grappling coach, and my wrestling coach all working together. Again, other coaches back home too, so it was great having Mike on the team.
I know you mentioned that, and you mentioned to me as well, talking years ago about saying one day we're going to be on ESPN. Do you get to say I told you so to a few people now, or?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody doubted it, but it's cool that we're on ESPN. It's pretty darn cool to see how far the sports came since 2006 when I was on The Ultimate Fighter, and I was still explaining to people what the heck we do.
And do you think they got to put you in the game now?
Man, I sure hope so. I'll even be like a wimpy guy who gets beat up. Just put me in the game, man. Come on, please.
Do you ever plan on returning to middleweight, or do you plan on being a light heavyweight the rest of your career?
I think I'm going to stay at a light heavy. Unless they came at me with some serious money to get down there, it's not worth the lifestyle. It's all about the scale and making weight. As I'm getting older, I think health-wise, I think it's healthier for me to stay at light heavyweight.
Right.
Tonight I was 209 before the fight. So, I'm at my walking weight. I'm in great shape, obviously, so it takes a little bit to get down here, but, it's awesome to be able to come in here and fight at my walking around weight, and I'm ready to bring it. So
This might be a little hard question to ask. It seems how you just had a fight. What win do you hold closest to you that you've had throughout your career?
That one right there, man. Absolutely, because coming off 3 losses, you know, getting towards the end of my career possibly, a lot of people doubting me, saying that I should retire, this and that, dealing with injuries, to be able to come back, have a healthy camp. I got a great team behind me, and just, yeah, absolutely, that one.